Hi, hello, I'm Dhanraj sir, a tutor teacher for maths and physics for Cambridge University student. And today we are gonna just discuss, revise the concepts of a coordinate geometry. So let's see. So coordinate geometry, coordinate here in a two dimension. Actually, we have a two coordinates, x, comma, y, right? If you take any point, it has a, let's say P point. It has a x point as well as y point. So x comma y, right? So this is the coordinate. Now, next point is that the gradient or slope of a line. Let's say if you take any line, it has a x-axis as well as y-axis. So I would say here y, and this one is x distance. So this is x distance and this one is y distance, right? So the slope is actually m is equal to y coordinate divided by x coordinate. So even this m is equal to tan theta. Tan theta. This is the gradient, right? So if let's say the lines are actually parallel, in this case lines let's say line L and line M, these are the two lines are there, then having M1 and M2 are the gradient. So in this case, gradient of a line L, that is equal to M1 is equal to M2 for a parallel line. And for a perpendicular line, let's say these are two perpendicular line intersect exactly at a 90 degree. So this is, let's say, M1 and M2. So in this case, M1 times M2 is equal to -1. -1. Okay. So yes, this is the gradient of a slope. Now, just a bit of information about the our tutoring. So we provide the tutoring across the more than 10 countries. Suppose if you want to connect with us, I have provided the contact in the description box. You can contact me on a WhatsApp directly. Okay. The point is distance between the two points. So here, let's say if you take a one point A, x1 comma y1, and here let's say B, x2 comma y2, then distance between them, let's say AB is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. Means you have a here, let's say A coordinate and B coordinate, then you can easily find out the distance of AB. Got it? So nextly, midpoint of 2 points. So let's say again midpoint, let's say A x1 comma y1 and B is x2 comma y2. Then if you want to find out the midpoint, let's say O, in this case you will be having here point O, that is x comma x. Let's say firstly we'll find out the x comma y are the coordinate of a O. So x is equal to actually x1 plus x2 divided by 2 will be the coordinate of a x, and then y1 plus y2 divided by 2 means average of x and average of y is the are the coordinate of a O. Got it? It's a midpoint of AB. Okay. Then nextly, equation of a straight line. So if let's say if you draw the equation, this is line AB, then you can firstly you have a, let's say this is slope of a AB, M. Okay, M is the slope of AB or the gradient of a AB. So you can find out this equation of straight line, which is equal to y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c be the equation of a slope. equation of a straight line. Now there are different forms of equation of straight lines are there. So if let's say you have a gradient as well as coordinate x1 comma y1 of a one point of a line. Okay, so this is line and you know the gradient, and you have a x1 comma y1. x1 comma y1 are the point on the comma y1, and x comma y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1 is the equation of straight line having gradient and one coordinate. Okay, got it? Now nextly, so equation of a straight line having 2 points. Now in this case we have a 2 points. 2 point in a sense, let's say you can take any straight line A having points x1 and y1, and B, x2 and y2 are the 2 points, right? So you don't know here what is gradient. So in that case, generally we have to find out the gradient. So gradient, as I told you earlier as well, gradient is y by x. So if you want to find out the y, so you have to take the y2 minus y1 subtraction, right? And x2 minus x1. Okay, so here, so you got the m, right? Now you can take any point. Let's say you can take a B point or A point, any point. Y minus y2 is equal to, here comes m in a sense, y2 minus y1 or x2 minus x1 times x minus x1 is the equation of a straight line having 2 point x1 y1 and x2 y2 are the two extreme points of the, so straight line, equation of straight line pass through the 2 point, any 2 point. Let's say it intersects, let's say here a comma 0, and this is B, let's say 0 comma B, cuts the x-axis and y-axis at A and B respectively. So in that case, equation of straight line will be in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. A means x coordinate, B means y coordinate, C means y intersection. Okay, so this is what equation of straight line passes through the 5 different types of graphs of a straight line. Okay, so first one is that means x is equal to y graph. Fine, x is equal to y. So x is equal to y means it passes through the origin. Actually, x is equal to y graph, first one, right? Then nextly, if x is equal to constant, x is equal to constant means anything. Let's say x is equal to 5, x is equal to 5, then x is equal to 5 comes like this one, okay, which is actually parallel to the y-axis, right? You see the y-axis is actually parallel to the x is equal to y-axis 5, right? Now if you take next one, third type of graph is equal to y is equal to constant. Y is equal to constant. Let's say if you take a y is equal to negative 2. Negative 2 means the graph will comes like will be like this one, right? It means that the actually y is equal to negative 2 is parallel to x axis. We are getting y is equal to negative 2, right? Which is actually parallel to x axis and perpendicular to y axis. Okay, fine. Then nextly, next type of graph is that equation in the form of, fourth one, equation in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c means the c is actually y intersection. Y intersection might be negative, positive, anything like this. So this will be the y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. Then even the equation might be like this: y is equal to mx plus c. The next type of equation, which is fifth one, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, which is in the form of, even earlier we have discussed this one. This is in the form of a intersection and b intersection. So a comma 0 x intersections and 0 comma b are the y intersections. So this is equation of line. This is a straight line having equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So these are the 5 different types of graph we get, right? X is equal to y, x is constant, right? Y is constant, then y is equal to mx plus c, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Okay, these are different graphs that we are getting. Now, nextly, see the circle and geometry. Circle and geometry part is also a part of coordinate geometry. Now, if this circle having diameter, let's say a, and center at a origin of a x and y. Okay, origin O, this is x-axis, and y-axis, right? So A is actually radius, isn't it? A is radius here, radius of a circle. Now, if you want to find out the equation of a line in this case, then you need just to find out x coordinate, y coordinate, right? Means here, let's say if you take a any point on the circle x comma y, right? Then you can easily find out the equation of a circle, isn't it? So equation of circle might be here x square plus y square is equal to r square, because r is actually radius, or in this case we have used a. So here I am going to use here r, because equation of a circle having center O and at any point x comma y. So you will get the equation of circle, which is equal to x square plus y square is equal to r square. When center is at origin, means in this case center O is at a origin of a x and y. Got it? Then nextly, if center is somewhere else means we consider a center of a circle, let's say a comma b, let's say O, and any point on the circle, let's say we consider x comma y, right? So in this case, again, radius is r. So equation of this circle is equal to x minus a bracket square plus y minus b bracket square is equal to r square. Okay, x minus a bracket square plus y minus b bracket square is equal to r square is the equation of circle. Now, nextly, angle in the semicircle is a right angle. These are just a basic concept that we have to discuss as a part of circle geometry, because we need this conceptual point to solve some of the difficult exam. Okay, they comes in, they are even not directly asked, but they asked indirectly in your exam. So we have to discuss. Let's say this is angle in the semicircle is right angle. Let's say this is center of circle O, and if you connect, if you draw the diameter, then and take any point. Let's say I will take here A point, and if you join this A and PQ, A and PQ, then here it is 90 degree actually. So angle in the semicircle is right angle. Any point, take this point, okay? Again here 90 degree. Got it? So if you take here also, it is 90 degree. A, B, C, any point in the semicircle is right angle. Nextly, the perpendicular from the center to a circle to the chord bisect the chord. Okay, now this is center, okay, and take a chord, any chord, let's say AB, chord AB, and if you draw exactly perpendicular line on the AB, it will bisect actually. Bisect means let's say this is a OP, P point on the AB, chord AB. So AP is equal to PB. AP is equal to PB is the bisector, right? So generally, this if you take the center perpendicular from the center, it means AP. This chord is divided into two equal parts, right? That is equal to AP is equal to PB. Okay. Then nextly, tangent to the circle at a point is perpendicular to radius through the point. So tangent, if you take this is center again O, and if you take this point as A, and if you draw exactly perpendicular, and if you join the OA, you will get the perpendicular 90 degree angle, okay, here. So the tangent to the circle at a point is perpendicular to the radius, perpendicular to the radius through that point, means this point is exactly perpendicular. Got it? These are the just a conceptual point. Then yes, that's it. And if you like this video, share with your friend. And this is just a revision of AS level coordinate geometry. Fine. And if you want to connect with us, just I have left contact detail in the description box. You can contact for our tutoring. Fine. That's it. Bye.